channels. Hey everyone, Matt here, Home Farm Ideas, and today we're going to turn this pallet into this awesome rustic looking planter box. Alright you guys, wasn't that a great looking planter box? Well, let's go over some of the tools you're going to need for this project and see how it goes. So, of course, you're going to need a heavy duty screwdriver, and you're going to need a hammer. And that'll be to basically pry apart the pallet. That's probably going to be the hardest part of this whole project, is actually taking apart the pallet. Then from there, you're also going to need a measuring tape, of course, because you want to make some straight cuts and stuff. And it's always good to have a measuring tape. From there, you're also going to need a air tool, or like an air nail gun. I have this. My wife got this for me for Christmas. God bless her, she's great. But yeah, this nail gun actually is going to help me put this project together personally. But if you don't have a nail gun or whatever, you want to get some screws and try to make sure they're at least 2.5 to 3 inches long for this particular project. And I'm going to use this, like I said. You're also going to need a hand drill if you plan on screwing this thing together, and an assortment of bits. And last but not least, of course, we have the chop saw. You're going to get really straight cuts out of this. You could do it with a jig, but this is really gonna make those straight cuts that you need. So let's go ahead and let's get to it. Now I'm going to show you how to cut this wood, or how I cut the wood basically, but I wanted to do a few pieces before I showed you. This right here, this wood that I'm going to use, it's more rustic looking, so this is going to be basically the face or the back of my planter box. And then this is going to be basically the end caps. Now you're working with pallets, so you're going to get an assortment of different types of wood and stuff. So you kind of want to use the natural grains and stuff of the wood to make it look, because these are going to be rustic looking boxes. So the measurements on these, and this is the face. So the measurement on this, what I have, is going to be, let's see, 3 foot, if I'm correct here. Let me see if I can get that on camera here. So 3 foot, okay, and that's going to be on the face and the back. And like I said, I mean, I like the look of this wood. It's kind of a little more rustic, so I'm going to use this for the face. If you guys want a PDF on this, I'm going to do basically a real basic PDF of this. If you want to get that through your email, go ahead and just click this link, or look in the description of the video, and I'm going to put a PDF for this one so you guys can get it in your email. So, and then, like I said, this is the sides of the planter box, and I cut these to be 1.5 feet or 18 inches. Let's see if I can get that on here. Like I said, I'll put together the PDF, basic PDF. I'm not gonna put a whole lot of time into that, but basically that's the gist of it there. So I'm gonna show you how I cut this, or I'm gonna just make a few cuts, and we'll go from there. See, the measuring tape did come in handy. Alright, so this is the base of it. I'm going to put the rest together. Like I said, I'm using an air nailer. And so yeah, let's put it together. Then obviously you're going to need to get something to brace all these together, and I did buy this. All right, so you just cut them in slices and put them down into the cornered edges, and nail them to the box, and it'll all be tied together. So let's finish up this one, because see how these are off? Well, that bottom one is not connected, so it's important to have that brace. Not acting like I knew that. I just actually figured it out while I was doing the video. So I'm no professional, but I'm trying to be a little bit better and better every day. I'll tell you, this thing comes in handy. All right, there we go. So I decided that I'm going to do mine just in dirt, so I'm not going to fill in the planks, but I put these couple in here just to show you an example. You want to probably keep the gap in here. Lay down some newspaper actually, and then you want to leave a gap in here about half an inch. But like I said, I'm going to actually put this right into the ground, fill it up with soil, and put some plants in it. That was a fun project. So anyway, watering these up. Make sure that you get pallets that are heat treated, and it'll have this stamp on it. And just make sure you look for that when you're getting this. The goal is basically to get pallets that have no chemical treatments. I mean, you can figure out what the chemicals are and all that stuff, but I'd rather just err on the safe side and make sure I'm getting the heat treated ones. So working with pallets can be definitely fun. And Benjamin Franklin, I think said it best: waste not, want not. So till next time, you guys, peace. Thank you guys so much for watching our video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Also hit that subscribe button to get all our video updates. Oh yeah, we do have other channels now, so please check them out. Like always, God bless.